Alright, here we are. It's accordioncafe on the lister+petter part 2, the marine diesel what we're fitting in the boat. There it is, it's assembled now with the gearbox back on, and this is where we just try it in place here to see how it fits and bring it out again, because as you know, lining up an engine is no joke. It's got to be done right. And the engine mountings we had to replace, I said in the last video that they were quite, I didn't know how to get them out, so in the end basically got a claw hammer under the lip of the rubber mounting sleeve ring which holds it at the top, and yanked it off. And it took a lot of yanking to get it off, but it came off in the end, and then you can reassemble, disassemble it, and you've got all these little parts here. You can see the rubbers are no good, so we got some rollers off a brand new off a trailer, and they're very good solid ones, you know, and cut them out to size, and then with a hacksaw cut the rubbers. They cut nicely with a hacksaw, and then rammed them inside the hole from underneath the cup, as you can see there, and drilled them out to a nice tight fitting size, and fitted them onto the mountings, as you can see there. Now it's not going to be a double mount, which make it a bit wobbly, because they're very solid, and it comes down quite flat. These are the rear mountings, by the way, so we didn't have to put the rubbers on them. We then reassembled them with the square washers, which we had to drill out, try it back in the bay again. So it did come in and out quite a few times. That's another picture with the mountings not fitted at the time. But it's quite a job fitting an engine, because it comes in and out, in and out. You've got to get it lined up right on the coupling at the back, which is from the prop shaft to the in between. What you can see there, there's a coupling goes in there, a flexible coupling. But even though it's called a flexible coupling, it's still got to be lined up within 0.003 of an inch on the cardinal points. That's the top, bottom, left and right. If it's any more than 3,000, or certainly any more than 0.005 of an inch, then you're going to damage your stern gland if you just bolt it together and hope for the best. So you've got to get that right with your feeler gauges. The engine mountings for the back, that's near the gearbox end, had to be cut down a bit because they were touching part of the engine casing. It wouldn't go down far enough, so we had to chop those down. That's the front mountings there. We didn't have to chop those down. The diesel lift pump still missing there, and that's the cut down mounting. So you can see roughly we took quite a bit off it. No problem with threading it on. We left a nut on there when we cut it, and it came off easily. There's the hardwood, Orioco wood, that's something like that anyway. We fiberglassed that in place, and then after we put the engine in, here's a bit of movie film for you to watch. These are coach screws. You can tell the difference in sound when you get to the bottom. You hear the hollow knocking sound that's touching the hull then. So you've got to be careful not to drill through the bottom. That's it. Got to paint the engine bay out yet, but we'll leave that till we've finished all the work on it, then put the engine out again and paint it again, I suppose. You've got it left a little bit loose so you can adjust them on the lateral side of it. Said to leave it a little bit loose, and get that lined up a bit. too tight because we've got to adjust them, remember. Leave them loose, we might swing around a bit. That's the flexible coupling on the drive on the gearbox there, you can see. It's called flexible, but you've still only got, you know, 3/1000 of an inch what you can leave it at in difference between the 4 points on it.
They both need to come closer together or some shit.
5 there is, I believe, is too much, but you know, it's up to you.
You wanted to leave them loose.
Hey? That's the generator, not the boat engine starter.
Keep the fucking drill down if it comes up like that. Hold it down into the wood and release the button. Don't lift it up if it comes undone, because it'll fly off the fucking head. Okay. Just watch your feet. You need to get it in them screws, Gibbon.
What are you talking about, you fucking cunt?
Oh dear me. Language. He's workman, huh? He only pays me £1 an hour. And I'm training him as well. In fact, he owes me about 6 months' wages, come to think of it. There we are, there's the engine so far anyway. Photographs are a bit mixed up, but there we are. See it again in Lister+Peta 3. Keep a look out for it, accordioncafe